This is the last day of Kai Tak Airport. Just watching the planes coming in for the last time. Gonna miss it very much. Great entertainment at night. Coming in low over the buildings. It moves to check laptop. All the planes move out at 10 o'clock tonight.
We're doing 5 cities a week right now, and we're going 6 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
This is the view we're going to be missing. Sitting here watching them come in.
Yeah, it is a long time. These musicians in this orchestra have taken about 7 years to locate, find them all, put them all together, working out. It's a very difficult the country it is. I mean, it's the birthplace of a great many of the world's religious and philosophy. How do you title this song? With great difficulty.
We'll take that in a minute. Our guest is Johnny. This is where King Lies on the way.
generation of aircraft. The expansion of business came hand in hand with the growth in cargo. Hong Kong has always been pivotal for trade in the region. 20% of all external trade goes via Kai Tak. Today, Kai Tak has overtaken Tokyo's Narita as the top international air cargo handling airport.
Over the last 10 years, with the opening up of China and the growth of the economy in southern China, Hong Kong has reverted to its original entrepot role, and really we are acting as the airport for South China.
Third busiest airport in the world, and one of the most important.
These disagreements have been about access to this market, not just with British Airways from London or continental Australia. It's been a disagreement from the Japanese airlines who want to come here from Japan, American carriers from the States, and of course, most recently, Chinese carriers from the mainland. The fact is, though, that Hong Kong is a massive centre for trade, finance, and investment. That's why these carriers want access to it. Hong Kong has always been the trading crossroads of Asia, but I believe in the future that it could well become the trading crossroads of the world. After all, the sleeping giant was China is now an economic giant, and what was the colonial China is now an emerging Vietnam. The point is that the trade is the same. They're just bigger and they are busier. They're carrying computers and chips rather than opium and calico. Of course, we've been affected by the recent downturn in Asia. Hong Kong, historically, has always, for all its volatility, entered these downturns later and emerged earlier, and always stronger.
Today, Kai Tak is still bursting at the seams, a tiny international airport struggling to cope.
All it needs is one small hiccup, and everything can grind to a standstill. Our objective is to keep things right, keep the passengers right, keep the aeroplanes moving. Don't forget that this airport is really the single means of access and departure from Hong Kong, and it's extremely important to keep the space flying.
The last 25 years of particularly incredible growth in air travel experience over that period has been a constant exercise in innovation, making getting a port into a flight pod not occasional but constant. It's utterly essential if Hong Kong is to retain its position as a financial centre. We must have good air communication. To give you an illustration, one extra flight per hour over the year gives us 1 million passengers a year. 1 million passengers a year is $1 billion Hong Kong dollars to our economy. And I'm currently turning away approximately 150 departures a week. That's why we need a new airport.
Hong Kong's new airport will be able to operate around the clock. The opening of the second runway will boost the passenger capacity to 87 million a year. People movement will carry visitors between gates. The new terminal is longer than the entire width of Hong Kong Harbour, and the reclamation goes on. 4 times the size of Kai Tak, the airport was built by the excavation of Chap Lak Kok off the north shore of Lantau Island. It was one of the world's largest earth-moving operations. A volume of spoil equivalent to 326 Empire State Buildings was shifted. It's hoped the new airport will sustain Hong Kong's pivotal position in the air transport industry and continue to link China with the rest of the world. 75 new airport of Chengwan, Hong Kong, one of the largest in the world. Kai-Tak has been thrilling landing for helping the science industry.
These dramatic scenes are almost history. Late on Sunday, Hong Kong's famous airport, buried deep in a densely populated urban area, will close, and an extraordinary relocation will begin.
The new Hong Kong International Airport is now a part of our daily lives.
This is probably the last plane coming into Kai-Tak Airport. 10:38 on the Sunday it closes. Thai Airways flight. Maybe this is the last flight.
The first part of the plan was to set up 73,000 traps. These were baited with an artificial pheromone, a smell. The anesthetized African queen receives sperm from both African and European bees. The queen then lays her eggs. These are incubated for 2 weeks while they develop into queen bees, some having African fathers and others European. The bees launch their
So this is Kai-Tak the day after the change of airport. Like a big car park, totally empty. Quite a shame really. Got used to seeing all the planes come and go. I'm not